Guys, my newest giveaway is insane. It has over $50,000 in upgrades, and whoever wins gets $10,000 in cash. It is a completely custom, fully loaded 2024 TRX Final Edition, over 800 horsepower. We all the big boys on board. You got Toyo tires, Fiberworks custom carbon fiber fenders, Willwood big brake upgrade kit, Kibby Tech, King shocks, Real Truck, Joker Performance, Lock off-road wheels. This thing is loaded. Could all be yours. Go to drivefastallgas.com. Anything you buy on the site automatically enters you to win. Good luck. What's up, pal?
How are you, buddy? Missed you.
I know, man. Missed Monday.
The move to Austin is going to be complete.
Almost there, dude.
Almost
there.
Almost
Baby
there.
and Joe go full-time next week.
Yep. Got an empty house, huh?
Dude, I'm wearing the same shoes, pants. My wife packed up everything. I have like 4 shirts. So if you see me wearing the same shit over and over, that's why.
Yep.
I have 2 pairs of underwear. I have to wash.
Crunch time.
It's crunch time. Stress time. Stress time.
Yeah. Got to get those cars out there. Get that fleet of cars.
Cars out there.
Not cheap either to move everything.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad to move the cars because I got some buddies in the space, but my dumb ass to add extra pressure. I'm like, well, I have close friends out here in the car space. I'm like, well, I got to wrap my excursion. I've always wanted it wrapped. I'm leaving. I got to get done now.
Oh, it's very important to get it done now.
You have to get it done now.
Wrap your excursion.
Have to. Have to.
Because if you don't wrap your excursion, it's undrivable.
Yeah, dude, I love.
And what would you just real quick?
Red.
Of course, red.
And then my TRX. I'm like, I need the custom interior. My boys at SOS. I'm never going to see them again.
Gotta have that.
So you have it done. They're in San Diego. So I had a guy drive it there yesterday.
Well, these are priorities. You got the interior.
If I'm not dealing with enough, and then I went, I need it back by next Wednesday, which is super fast.
That's very fast.
And they went, oh, wow.
We have a whole shop, sir.
Yes.
There's a whole queue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I get home, my wife's like, what's wrong with you? Like, you already have a million things going on. I'm like, I got problems.
You have problems.
I freaked out. I was like, I'm never going to see these guys again. I got to get this done now.
Yeah, you start to freak out.
Yep. Because when I get texts, I don't know people.
Yeah.
Out here, I got to unlock.
You got to unlock, but you don't know people. That I understand.
So I stressed. I got all stressed and made some wild choices.
Yeah.
Wild choices. The house is so empty. Kids have their scooters and they're just scooting around the house like it's a goddamn racetrack because there's no furniture, nothing.
You're gonna
all day.
Yeah, you're going to.
Billy's going on the side.
You're going to acclimate to Texas so fast.
I was born for it.
Well, yeah, you're not going to look back. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Rogan says. He goes, I give it 3 months and you're going to go, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner.
Yeah. There's no
I said, I hope you're right. He goes, I am.
Yeah.
He was in cars. All the car stuff. He's like, buddy.
Yeah.
He was waiting to introduce you people.
You're moving to the mecca of all of it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Apparently there's another guy in the neighborhood with a dope Hummer. So it's the day I get there, I'm going to drive on over and make a friend.
Bam, bam.
Howdy, partner.
Hey, bud.
Is that a Hummer?
I'm in the process of asking
check
my neighbors if it's okay if my friend Shane land his helicopter in our cul-de-sac.
What a flex.
Hey,
quick question. I'm Brian. I'm new here. You're the LA guy, right? And there's nothing more Hollywood. Quick, I just want to run something by you. My friend has a helicopter. Do you mind if we use your front lawn to land?
It's so bad. Just the cul-de-sac. Can my friend land?
I hope he goes, can you get like a ladder and like parachute down?
Yeah.
Is there any way you could just kind of, we don't want it on the property. Can you just kind of come down?
I can't. It's been awkward, but I've already started the process. How you doing? Hey, question.
I know we don't know. You want some deviled eggs? Real quick. Friend has a helicopter.
Here's a pie.
What a weird thing.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing. But my buddy is like, why are you taking the car? I'll just pick you up.
No, I get it. We've talked about investing in a helicopter.
I mean, yeah.
Once you told me that.
Now, it's a little bit more expensive than a thought. We looked at those helicopters. Problem is,
they need some work.
Yeah.
It's like in an old classic car. And you're like, man, it looks good. And he's like,
see, it needs an overhaul. You get 2,200 hours on a helicopter, then you need an overhaul. Now, I didn't know what an overhaul meant. They got to take it all apart and everything. That'll be $400,000.
For them to do like a tune, like make sure
that's to get another 2,200 hours.
Well, helicopters. Now, what you want to do is you want to buy a different level, dude.
Yeah, you want to buy a helicopter with 1,000 hours left before the overhaul, and that'll cost you $350,000. Yeah. Now you want a brand new one. Yeah, a small one. The Robinson's going to cost you. That's going to cost you 750,000.
And it's always gonna be more.
Yeah, I
like
know.
when everyone said, like, this thing's only $100,000.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't have.
Oh, it's like when I get a car, like I can't leave it. It's like in my head, I'm like, oh, it's only fucking $70,000, dude. You got this.
Yeah.
And then $30,000 upgrade mods and
Sure,
yeah.
and there's a lot of.
And then Lex will be like, what the fuck, dude?
But that's what I want. That's a beautiful chopper right there. It's a lot of fun, but. Yeah.
I just don't want to die in a chopper. I just don't want to die in a chopper, dude.
Scary.
It's a bad way to go. Bad way. Dude, how about our boy, the Liver King? You guys know I love him. He's on PDs. Shut up. Whatever.
Makes
Still
$100 million a year.
great guy.
with that
But listen, that
Ryan
stuff,
Johnson.
whatever.
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, really good dude.
Yeah.
We've had him
He really
on
is
here.
a good guy. He is a very good guy.
So Joanna goes, hey, let's watch the Liver King doc on Netflix. I go, okay, let me see the trailer, though, just see what it's about, see if they get into the nitty gritty. And look who shows up.
Go ahead.
The old
Go ahead.
Rinks and Big Brown.
Let's see. This is good. Let's see. I've not.
This is the trailer.
Yeah, is he okay? How's he doing right now?
Balling.
Okay.
Balling, still swole. Great, two great kids and a wife, like balling.
Good.
Now I know
Obviously a great dad.
his company took a hit because it came out.
Yeah,
But my whole thing is,
if you were surprised that he was doing steroids, then you just don't understand.
yeah, I got some ocean property in Nebraska for you. Clearly he is, but then also like his message of overall health is good.
Yes.
You take away the PDs,
He also,
the overall
he also
shit.
walks the walk. He also does a lot of this stuff.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Ready?
Gun. All right. Let's see.
The ultimate. They should call him the Short King.
Liver King here. I've been working out for the last 35 years. The last
Eat testicles. Just bone broth, liver, and meat.
Light it the fuck up. That kind of feeling.
I didn't finish it. I fell asleep. I only got through about 10 minutes, but he's an interesting dude.
He's an interesting.
His overall message of health is great.
He just got caught up. He got caught up, and there we go.
Remember we ate all that shit.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know
But,
what the fuck you're wearing there, but
I don't know what I'm wearing at all. What
You a
am
priest?
I wearing? Like,
what
what
the
is that?
fuck is that?
Oh, it's some
It's like a
dumb
sweater with a black shirt
Fucking A
underneath?
With a shitty shirt underneath. Why do I have to ruin everything?
I'm curious how strong he actually is.
He's a small guy. He's not a big guy.
Yeah, I know. That's what
So-
I'm sure he's strong for his weight.
Yeah.
He's a good dude, though. I loved him.
All he did was lie about doing steroids because I think he got caught up in that situation. He got caught
couldn't
up
get out of it.
Yeah.
And
All
then,
of a sudden,
and then I remember
you know,
when it all came out, he called. He's like, "I come on, firing the kid." I went, "We're really not the podcast to do that because me and Brian like you, so we're not going to hold your feet to the fire. I got to introduce you to Andrew Schultz." So he goes, "Really? That'd be great." I'm like, because he doesn't have a relationship with you, he doesn't know you, so he'll hold your feet to the fire, but he's also not going to kill you. So put him and Andrew on a text. Andrew, and he was like, I'll have him on if he can get here tomorrow. So fucking, obviously, Liver King's balling. Gets on his private jet, flies straight up there, and went on Flagrant.
Yeah.
And it's a much better platform than, because we're going to be like, dude, I get it. And then just talk about
That's right.
eating dick.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
That's very true. Yeah, I mean, again, somebody said nobody got in trouble for doing steroids. They got in trouble for lying about it.
Yep.
And, you know, I mean, but again, for me, I was like, literally, I took one look at him, not in person, but on camera. I was
No,
like,
of course.
Well, of course he's doing all the steroids, not testosterone.
No,
he's
everything.
doing, that's DECA shit.
The biggest sign, not deck and all that, but the biggest sign is his like the power gut.
Yeah.
Like when you see guys with those like really rocked out abs, but it looks kind of almost like bloated, that means they're doing a ton of HGH, a ton of IGF-1, because HGH, it just doesn't grow your muscles and fix your, repair your joints, shit like that. Everything grows, your head, your organs, your stomach, your abdomen, your heart.
Also, that level of the lack of fat tissue, like when you've
It's
got
so
dick
hard to get
skin all
there.
over your body, that's
so hard to get there.
That's very, very rare.
But my thing-
there are freaks, like I would imagine Shannon Sharp is a freak of all freaks. I mean, physically, who is probably naturally insanely muscular.
Yes, and then he's probably
Yeah.
on stuff now at his age.
Well, yeah, but I'm
He's
saying when he was
60.
playing, he was such a
For sure.
freak.
And he might have dabbled in some stuff, but there's guys that are like that who, look like that and they're not on
Terrell
shit.
Owens. I mean, he's
Sure.
50. I mean, I was like,
But I think with Liver King, like he would have still been super widely successful with his videos if he was just honest. Yeah, I'm on shit, but dude, check out my workout. Check out. That's probably how he should have went.
Yeah.
About it.
yeah.
It would have served. He would have still be crushing it right now.
I think he's still crushing it with his supplements, right? And
Yeah, it's still huge. I mean, you
Well,
know,
Dave
if he's making
Saladino,
for whatever was 100 million, he's making 50 million. He's still fucking crushing it.
Isn't his partner Saladino, the carnivore guy, who now has
Saladino?
revised his thought process on that?
Saladino?
I appreciate Paul Saladino, and I'll tell you why. Because Paul Saladino came, I think he came under some fire too, because they were like, hey, dude, you're selling all these supplements, and you knew he was on steroids, okay? But what I appreciate about Paul Saladino is that he wrote a book, and it was about the carnivore diet, and then he saw some evidence that fiber, I'm loosely thinking, but he found some evidence that maybe a carnivore diet, just a strict carnivore, is not good for you, or not as good for you as, say, having some fiber in there. And he actually, like, even though his book came out, he came clean and said, hey, I think I was wrong about that. I respect that. I respect that about the guy.